Hi, Sierra. Thank you so much for being able to do a phone interview with me today. um, First, can you tell me about your profession?
Well, right now I work at Clyde's Animal Clinic and I'm a veterinary assistant. I can't really call myself a technician right now because I am not certified, but I am going to school to be a certified veterinary technician, and it's only about 18 months and then I'll be certified. So,
Cool, exciting. So, as a veterinarian assistant, what do your duties entail?
I assist the doctor in whatever she needs in the room with clients and patients, and I kind of carry out the duties that she needs done with them as far as any injections that they would need for, say that they have an illness or they're not eating or anything. I kind of just give them whatever they need. I can give just any medications. I fill prescriptions, and kind of just do what she needs me to do as far as like x-rays and assisting in ultrasound, and all that fun stuff, and drawing blood and running tests and running blood work to see what's going on. But
So, my next question, because my topic is all about dogs being left in hot cars. Before we get to that, can you kind of tell me whether or not it's important for owners to take their dogs out frequently?
oh yeah, it's very important for them to take their dogs out. I mean, I wouldn't want to be sitting at home all the time, like get them out into the world and do all kinds of fun things, take them to pet stores and all that stuff, and just let them have a fun time with you.
And how often should an owner take out their dog a week?
As far as like, are you going to the bathroom, or just kind of going out into public and
Like going out
doing
into,
fun things?
yeah, like fun things, I mean.
Well, it just kind of depends on how busy your life is. I mean, I know if you got a full-time job and you're working the majority of the time, or you have kids, or you're kind of busy at school, you can't do it as often as I'm sure that you would like to. But I mean, I would say about maybe 1 to 2 times, 2 to 3. Just kind of depends on how much free time you got on your hands.
So what temperature does the inside of the car have to be for it to be unsafe for a dog to sit there for a long period of time?
Well, the average temperature for a dog just chilling at home and doing their own thing, their own temperature is about 100 to 102.5, kind of in that range.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't really want them getting over that, but it's just kind of like yourself sitting in a car. I mean, how would you want to drive? I mean, some people drive around with AC and they hate it, Just don't
Uh-huh.
get hot for you. It's definitely too hot for them. If it's too cold for you, it's probably too cold for them.
Like on hot summer days, the inside of a car can go well above 102 degrees. It can get like past the boiling point. So, is
Oh,
it
yeah.
is it unsafe for a dog to dwell in that car, in a locked car without any AC, when the temperatures are above that 102-degree mark?
Very.
Very
Yes.
dangerous. Okay. Okay. Can you just kind of tell me um, uh, what happens to a dog biologically when they're left in a car that is too long, or for that is too hot, excuse me, for too long?
They kind of they can get really worked up easily, which isn't going to help the process of the fact that they are probably overheating,
Uh-huh.
and just shortness of breath and everything, and they can really, like I said, get themselves worked up and panting, excessive saliva, um, just causing a rise in body temperature. Then at that point, protein structures begin to fail, unable to do the things that they're designed to do. Um, then just like panting harder, which is again speeding up the process. But other than that, um, all organs are in constant need of oxygen and fuel and everything, and they just kind of begin to fail. They can begin to vomit just like we would if we were having a heat stroke, or have diarrhea, and then, if it is really excessive, their brain can become damaged and they could potentially go into a seizure or coma and pass away, and it's just a bad deal.
Wow.
Nasty thing.
Wow. So how long does it take typically for a dog to die because of this, do you think?
It can take anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes.
Wow, it's that soon?
Yep, and leaving a window open doesn't make a difference.
Okay. Were you saying earlier when you were kind of cutting out that kind of bothers you when people spread that misinformation?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Why does it bother you?
Oh, well, I mean, you hear the stories of people forgetting their animals in the car and just not really thinking about the fact that they do have an animal in their car and just out doing other things. And I mean, there's so many stories. I mean, not necessarily nowadays, but recently about people even leaving their kids in the car. It's just, I don't know. You just got to think about it, and it just honks me off when we have to hear about that. It's really sad.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't realize it was that fast. It's shocking that it only takes about 5 minutes. What should owners do instead of leaving their dogs in a hot car when they have to go out and do something?
You can go anywhere from when I take my dog around, I leave, this is, I mean, probably not what everybody else wants to do, but I do leave my keys in the car, and I kind of I let the air go, I keep the air on, and he's pretty good hanging out in the car while I'm out doing stuff. But I mean, if you're thinking of bringing your dog to go to Walmart while you're going to be in there for about 30 to 45 minutes, not telling who's going to be in there and want to talk to you, it's probably not a good idea, But for short times and just going to grab something to eat for you and your pooch, that's great. But I mean, I just don't think that you should bring your animal with you if you are going to be doing things that are going to take longer than 5 to 10 minutes, because that is how long it can take. So.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. And I know, like, you were saying earlier, you can take your dog out to, like, a pet shop. A lot of pet shops allow the dogs to be in there.
Yep.
But, like, I think you provided a good example. Like, if you're going to go to Walmart, for instance, and you know it's going to take at least half an hour, they're not going to let the dog in.
Exactly.
So what should a bystander do if they see a dog locked in a hot car?
I honestly have done it myself before. I have actually seen a dog. It was a little Yorkie that was actually locked in a car. This is funny. While on the way to Walmart, I had pulled in, and there was one in the truck, and the windows were down. This poor little guy was panting, saliva everywhere, all over the center console and everything. And I went into Walmart, and I told one of the ladies, I said, "Hey, I think you should go over the intercom and say, whoever has the Yorkie in so-and-so truck should probably go out there and check on him and make sure everything's okay, because it's getting a little hot outside, so we should definitely go see what's going on." But
Okay. And I know that I don't know if the law is the same for dogs being left in the cars when they're hot, but I know that I think that there's a law. You can break the glass if you see...
Yep, yes.
So does that same rule apply to dogs?
Yep.
It does?
Yes. It is illegal to leave or confine an animal in any vehicle under conditions that endanger their health. As far as heat, cold, lack of adequate ventilation, or lack of food or water.
Let's say, like a bystander, it's not at Walmart. It's outside of a building where, you can really only go inside and talk to the owner, but the owner can't talk to anybody over the intercom. The owner doesn't know what's going on. There isn't anybody around. Should they call police? Should they break the glass? Or...
I mean, honestly, in those situations, it's just kind of like a person, you just have to think for yourself and think for the animal being in the car. And if you really do feel like you should break the glass and it's getting overheated and it's not going to be good, then yes, more power to you.
Okay. Well, I don't really think I have any other questions. Is there anything else you wanted to talk to me about when it comes to dogs being in hot cars?
I think you asked me just the right questions. I think I answered everything pretty well.
I think you did too. Thank you so much, Sierra.
Thank you, Logan.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
You too.